My name is Matt Brown from the MAMO podcast. I'm here for thesubstream.com at Midnight Madness. It is the penultimate Midnight Madness selection for 2011. We were just in that Ryerson Theater there watching Violet and Daisy. We came out and found a mob scene had gathered. Over the course of the week, the attendance on Midnight Madness can be a little bit soft, but it is Friday night and they are back out in force tonight. It is around the block, which is odd because I've talked to a lot of people about Smuggler. Nobody knows what this movie is about. We're going to go see if any of the people in line can tell me more than it's Japanese. And so why did you choose Smuggler?
I am a huge fan of Katsuhito Ishii. Funky Forest and The Taste of Tea are both amazing, amazing movies. Very strange.
Do you know anything about this film besides the director?
Knowing the director, it's going to be interesting. Katsuhito Ishii will mess with your head in all the best ways.
As of this moment, I know next to nothing about Smuggler.
I know it's an actor that gets involved in the Yakuza somehow. That's all I know.
And it stars a gentleman who was the most hideous serial killer in Battle Royale, I believe.
Really? See, you're way ahead of me. I knew about the Japan part.
Really, that was it. The guy has very creepy eyes, which will penetrate, hopefully, your soul.
So, guys, what do you know about this movie, Smuggler?
That's amazing and awesome.
What are you basing that on?
Off the excerpt from TIFF.
So you've seen an excerpt from TIFF.
I know it is a Japanese action movie where the guy is a failed actor and becomes a smuggler of bodies. And I saw the trailer on YouTube too. And so there's lots of action-packed stuff. And it's supposed to be really funny too.
Why are you looking forward to tonight's film, Smuggler?
One of my favorite Japanese directors. I kind of got into Japanese film the last year or so.
Japanese Yakuza fashionistas.
Fashionistas?
I mean, yeah, fashionistas. That's
all right. And you?
I'm with her. I don't know anything about it.
Have you ever smuggled anything?
I have not.
Nothing?
No.
Not even into like a bathroom sometime?
No.
Have you guys ever smuggled anything into or out of anywhere?
Nothing that I would be willing to divulge on camera.
No comment.
No comment. There's a story there. What about you?
Library books.
It's all right. They're just coming to arrest us for illegal activities. Have you ever smuggled anything into or out of another country? Have you ever smuggled anything into or out of another country?
No, the lineup's moving though.
Okay, it's key detail. Thank you for alerting me. So as you can see, the line is starting to move in. We're at the very tail end of it right now. We're going to be back after the movie to talk Smuggler once I finally know what the hell Smuggler is.
The bad news is we're still working on this little glitch. This is bonus for you guys because I'm going to introduce you to the director of God Bless America, Bobcat Goldthwait.
I haven't done stand-up in a long time, but I appreciate this chance to. And some people think like I'm dead, and other people think that I go all the time, which seems like it'd be funny, but sooner or later it'd be a dick in all of our asses. You know what takes me out of a fisting video is? A Lance Armstrong Live Strong bracelet. What? Trying to enjoy it.
You gonna stand back there or are you gonna sit down?
No, I'm gonna sit down. I'm taking the place of Matt Brown because he had to leave early because the movie started an hour late tonight.
Yeah, technical problems. Thank you, Bobcat, for being cool enough, Bobcat Goldthwait, for being cool enough to get up out of your seat and do like impromptu 15 solid minutes of
stand-up comedy that was funny, consistently funny. Poor Matt Brown, he must have an early start tomorrow, or he's just a wimp.
I think he might have. I know one thing that's happening this weekend is the first half or the second half of the 15-hour history of film.
Oh, okay. So he's got a good experience.
Anyways, we saw a movie that was adapted from a Japanese comic book called Smuggler. I straight up don't feel actually qualified to have any kind of coherent review because I don't understand the Japanese sensibility.
Well, what was the movie like?
The movie was like what in my mind Japanese comic book or mangas are called.
That's not what
manga our legs. Story is a young guy gets into some debt that's not really his. He gets forced into being a smuggler. The smugglers get hired to transport the body of some dead Yakuza members, and from there,
yeah, they work
chaos.
for like a cleanup crew.
Right, and from cleanup crew, murder scene, smuggler, body, disposer, people. It involves 2 Chinese assassins named Viscera and Vertebrae.
Who are really cool.
Who are the best part of the thing. Tonally, it's all over the place. It's got like straight up like Annie on Broadway moments of saccharine, like earnest lesson learning, and moments of literally the most horrifying torture I've seen in a movie, all jammed up together with a bunch of slow motion, spit obsessed nunchuck battles, which there should have been more of.
There's like this really cool sequence where Vertebrae, one of the cool assassins, like pulls out his nunchucks and like, you know, proceeds to disarm all the guys in the room, and it happens in super slow motion, super cool. And this happens right after like the main boss guy has this whole funny character moment where he doesn't like anybody else to smoke, but he smokes himself, and he talks about how secondhand smoke is like really poisonous. And then after that, there's like, you know, scenes of the main character sobbing while, you know, sad piano music plays. Like, it really is all over the place.
You can't criticize it for being all over the place because it's clearly intended to be all over the place. And it's,
now, is that because, is it like the filmmakers are like, let's make something for everybody? Is that it?
I don't think it's just the style. It's the director's style combined with the weirdness of the source material.
Yeah.
It's probably no weirder than if a Japanese person who had never seen any North American movies had seen X-Men First Class. So check back tomorrow night where we're going to see
the kill list.
Yeah,
everyone seems to think that that's the one.
Oh yeah, everybody was hopefully right because we need to go out on a bang.
We're going to try and cram as many of the guest hosts you've seen throughout the week into this frame you see right now. We're going to get everybody to come out after the movie and tell us what they thought of it and what some of their favorite memories of the past week here at Midnight Madness TIFF 2011 on thesubstream.com.